He buried my husband hurriedly. Mohbad's widow blames father-in-law for autopsy test to determine cause of singer's death. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those noticing this channel for the very first time, this is WUNMi TV. We are dedicated in bringing to you hottest gist about Nigerian politicians and celebrities. Support us by subscribing to our channel, like our videos, comment and share. Turn on the bell icon to get notified on time whenever a new video is dropped. Mr Aloba, the widow of late singer Mr Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad, has blamed her father-in-law, Joseph Aloba, for being responsible for the failed autopsy test that could not ascertain the actual cause of the late singer's death. Recall that at the last coroner sitting held in Lagos, the senior advocate of Nigeria, Wahab Shittu, who is the legal counsel representing Mohbad's family, said that a pathologist, Professor Sunday Osinyemi, said that the actual cause of the late singer's death could not be ascertained, giving a number of reasons, including that the body had already decomposed, as it took about 21 days before the autopsy was conducted. When contacted for her reaction to the revelation by the pathologist, Mohbad's wife, WUNMi, in an interview with Sahara reporters, lamented in tears that she had been sad and heartbroken since Wednesday after the pathologist's testimony in court. She accused her father-in-law of being responsible for the inability of the autopsy test to ascertain the cause of her husband's death, lamenting that the late singer's father ignored everybody pleading and hurriedly buried her husband. "I have been sad, I have been heartbroken since yesterday when I got the news on what the pathologist said about the autopsy of my husband. When my father-in-law wanted to take him away, I begged him, I pleaded, I cried. Everybody around that place with me cried. My mother-in-law cried, but he pushed her away." Zantan Ibile, who is one of my husband's industry brother, pleaded, but he said no. My husband's lawyer pleaded, but they said no. Bella Shmurda called on the phone and pleaded, but my father-in-law said no. Everybody pleaded with my father-in-law, but he refused. "He buried my husband hurriedly. He buried my husband that way. I didn't even know when he was taking my husband to the morgue. I was inside. I didn't know when he called the ambulance that took my husband to the morgue. I had to take an Uber to go after them to Ikotun General Hospital. My husband did not even sleep in the morgue. He was kept outside till morning. I didn't even know they wanted to bury my husband. I got to know through the media and I ran down there. They had already put him inside a coffin and his neck was bent," she said. She argued that if Mohbad had not been hurriedly buried, the autopsy would have been done and would have known everything that happened to Mohbad. "I know the autopsy would have revealed everything to the world to see." For somebody that a nurse gave an injection with almost 7 people in that same room, the autopsy could not detect it because it was buried hurriedly. They even placed an heavy stone on my husband's grave. What for? Nobody deserved to be treated that way after death. For the pathologist to have said that in the year that he had been working, he had never seen somebody buried in such a manner, shows how wicked the people who killed my husband are. It was my father-in-law and his cohort that did that to my husband. My husband suffered while alive and suffered in death. His body has been kept inside that morgue for 8 months, and now they could not get the result of the cause of his death because he was buried hurriedly. How could a celebrity be buried in such hurry? And to think that his father was at the scene when he was buried and it was raining heavily, but he still allowed them to put my husband inside grave, he said. Recall that the 27-year-old singer died in controversial circumstances in September 12, 2023. He was buried the next day in Ikorodu. His body was, however, exhumed on September 21st for the autopsy to be carried out on it to determine the cause of his death. Thank you very much for watching. Once again, this is WUNMi TV. We are dedicated in bringing to you hottest gist about Nigerian celebrities and politicians. Let me see what you think about this particular video at the comment section. Thank you.